Hey, you got here just in time.
I know. I was trying to adjust my camera.
I had just told Terry, I said, nobody's here. I'm going to have to talk to myself. And he said, well, don't get no argument with yourself then. So I gotta see if I'm muted on the, yeah, I am muted on the other side. Okay. All right. What are we going to argue about, Jackie?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I'm teasing. So
I don't have anything to argue about.
no, it's just been a good day. Everything's been pretty good. So
Right.
yeah.
Been good for a change.
Yeah.
And we've been getting rain. First ones of summer.
Yeah, what was it? We got rain a couple days ago. Everything's still green, so it's just pretty nice today. The weather was the temperature was nice today. So
I couldn't believe it. 85 here. I mean, we haven't seen anything below 95 in
a long time.
I don't know. It's spring, I guess.
Yeah. Hello, Randy. Up there, maybe there's a few of y'all coming in. So hello, Cheryl.
Hi, Randy and Cheryl. Randy, if it wasn't for you, I'd forget every time to hit that like button.
Button on your way to your seat.
Hi, Mary.
Hello, Mary. Yeah. Well, I ain't got a thing to talk about. You have to tell me something.
Hi, Tanya.
Hello, Tanya. Tanya. I did take one of the grandsons fishing this afternoon, and I live streamed that.
I forgot to look at it.
He called me and said, "Will you take me fishing?" And it was 3 or 4 o'clock. It's pretty late in the evening. I said, "All right, we'll go for a few minutes."
Was that at your place?
Yeah, at my place.
In your pond?
Yeah, he caught 2.
Oh, throw them back or have them for?
We threw them back. Randy told him not to throw them, so he set them back in the pond. We didn't throw them, so
Yeah.
And it's kind of a mess because he don't like to take the fish off the hook, and of course he wanted me to hold the fish while he took the hook out. Of course, I'm not trying to hold the camera, so it was a mess. And then it would, how they do their jerking. I was afraid it was going to jerk the fish hook into one of our hands. So anyway, we were probably comical, but it is what it is. So.
How old is he?
Now I've lost track of their ages, but I think he's the one. I think he's 11. Isn't that awful? I can't keep up with their ages. I know the oldest one turned 16, 13, and 11. I think so. And I'm terrible. They still ought to be babies, though.
I know. I look at the pictures of them back when they were all babies, and I miss them. They could be right beside me, but I miss the babies that they were.
Yeah.
They were just so sweet.
That quilt, that one me and Rowena started last summer, I think, a year ago. It was called Heart Blossoms, and I've drug it out again. I'm going to see if I can't figure it out again. And hello, Gladys.
Are they all hearts? The ones on top? The blue?
They're not finished. I've still got some little pieces on them. But that's Pan. Let me grab it.
Hi, Gladys.
I've still got a lot of the white to cut to sew them together. But
that's pretty.
Then it's going to have a stem, so it's going to be so pretty. And I bought a special fat quarter to make it with, so I need to finish it. So I'm gonna work on it down here. My sister's quilt. Well, Cheryl, I did all the work on it, and I asked her. I said, "Don't you want to help on this a little bit, or you want me to finish it?" And she wanted to help on it, but so now I've got to make time for her to help. But I made the 30 blocks. I'm going to let her help sew them together. So. Here comes Kathy. Hello, Kathy.
Hey,
Kathy.
you know where everybody else is, don't you?
Where's everybody else?
On the awkward quilters.
Oh, yeah. I went by there and said hello, and then went and got ready to do my own things.
She's on
Yeah.
now.
She
She
came
was.
on at 7. She come on at 7.
Yeah. Let's
But
see.
I've got 30, so there's 30 of y'all that there's enough of you to share. So
Yeah, Terry's on live. And I figured, yes, they're still on. I
okay.
figure they won't be on long because Sheila goes to bed at 9 o'clock.
Okay. But
Not
they were
Sheila,
asking
but Lisa.
they were asking them questions at trivia, and I didn't know none of the answers. So I just I just
I didn't even go on there. Larry was watching TV, so I didn't go on there.
hello, Ramona.
Hi, Ramona. Why aren't they
Hey,
up here?
Ramona.
We've got Gladys that could come up, and
Ramona's been up with us before. Cheryl's been up before. See, some of you girls come up here and chat with us.
Sheila's over there on Awkward Quilters.
Okay. We have Sheila and Mona and
Mona.
Rhonda was there too.
Yeah, Rhonda. Uh-huh.
But hello, Irene. But sometimes I like trivia, but I don't know. I just didn't know none of those answers, so I just.
What was there a theme for the trivia?
It was movies when the few minutes I was there, I think, wasn't it? Movies.
Oh, okay.
And I think, and I'm just not a movie watcher. I don't watch very many movies.
I do watch movies, but half the time I don't remember the name of them.
Yeah. And these new actors and actresses, I can't tell you them. I can tell you John Wayne and all them people.
Yeah, me too. I can tell you them.
But not the young ones.
I've got to know a few of the younger ones because that's all movies I see now.
Huh. And Mona said, hi, Jackie and Kathy. I showed off my quilt tonight with family tonight. Y'all know I sent that quilt to Ramona. She bought my sampler quilt, so she's got it. I hope she's happy with it because she's got it now.
Did she make any of the blocks?
I don't think Ramona sews. I believe she don't. She needs to learn, though, don't she?
Yeah.
Hey, Donna Armstrong, how are you tonight?
Hi, Donna.
Hello. Did Thomas catch any fish today?
He caught 2. On his first cast out there, he caught 1. And then you know how these kids are. He likes to use the lures, and then he decided to change lures. And Randy told him he had a little box there, and Randy said, use certain one. And he put that lure on there and caught a fish on that one. So it was kind of funny. So he caught 2. So we threw them both back. But,
okay. Hi, Amanda.
Yeah, hello, Amanda. And happy
I think the fun of it is catching them, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is.
I don't know that much about fishing.
We were back there 30-some minutes, 35 minutes. Wasn't too long, but
okay.
I told him we couldn't stay very long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had to come back and fix supper.
I did. I made supper for us tonight, for me and Terry.
We had a hamburger.
Yeah, it was a short live, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. Being the weather was pretty. It was just nice. I wouldn't want to stay out there if it'd been hot.
Yeah.
We had 90 degrees here today.
I had 85.
I can't tell you what ours was, but it was just pretty nice, and the humidity was low.
Yeah,
Nice.
we had that. I got something in my mouth. We had that last week, I think it was, where the humidity was low. But they're saying if this rain ever comes in, that it's going to cool off a little bit. I got my craft show coming up in 2 weeks, so I'm hoping it's not going to be hot.
And Amanda Thompson said today is grandson's birthday, and one of the gifts we gave him was a fishing lure. Well,
I never got tired of getting new fishing lures.
Yeah, fishing lures, and I bought the kids fishing poles before for gifts, so rod and reels. But
What's a tropical breeze pie?
oh, I make that. It's
Cheryl said she's going to fix it this week.
It's good. Let me think. It's been a long time, but it's cream cheese and pineapple and coconut. I can't remember off the top of my head because it's been a while since I've made one. But I did a video on one a few years ago. So I guess Cheryl's found that old video.
Sounds good.
And I've made them for years and years and years, but not all. It's not something I make all the time, but they're good. Yeah, Cheryl needs to share with us.
So the recipe is on your channel?
Somewhere. It's called a tropical breeze pie. And I remember where I found the recipe. Found the recipe on the side of a confectioner's sugar box, I think, years and years ago. Because some of them recipes on the side of the boxes are pretty good recipes, and this one was. And it did have Cool Whip, probably.
RV Quilt Quest is in.
Hello, Rhonda.
Rhonda, yeah.
Hey, Rhonda.
And hello, Marilyn.
Lisa
Marilyn
must be done.
Marilyn told us today that we ought to have been using worms in that pond because that was a country pond, and them country fish like country worms.
Hi, Patty.
Yeah, hello, yo, Patty.
I went to Walmart today for a few minutes. I had bought me a long sleeve shirt and it was too big. I had to go take it back. And they have their fabric on their bolts marked down.
Wow.
Some of it was $2. I got a little bit. Some of it was $2 a yard.
Okay. Can't beat that.
Some of that real good Waverly. I really like the Waverly.
Okay, yeah. Hello, Susan Munger and Carol.
They don't have.
They said they were only going to have the dollar cuts that they have hanging up, in there. That's all they're going to have.
I hate that. We used to have a really good sewing section at Walmart here. And in the last year, they remodeled and got rid of all the. Now they just have the little packages,
Yeah. I think that's what all of them's going to.
I know, and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to take them away several years back, but the ladies around town threw a fit. They put the fabric back.
Yeah,
and now
I remember.
Milana.
Getting rid of them again.
And my anniversary is coming up September the 6th. And I've already ordered my anniversary present for myself.
More fabric?
No.
That sounds good.
Did you get that little
I did.
That
I did.
thing?
Yeah. I don't know when it'll get here, but it's ordered. Yeah.
Now, what's Terry getting for his anniversary?
He's got me. What more does he want?
3 meals a day.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's just a little bit spoiled. Because I would eat peanut butter and bread or crackers, but I had to eat for him. So. Hello.
Eat what you want when you want.
Yeah, he's the reason I do all that cooking. I mean, I like to eat too. Don't get me wrong, but I could get by without cooking big meals.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And no, it didn't come with any dyes, but I bought some dyes to go with it, Susan.
Hi, Lorraine.
So I'll show all you guys virtually when it gets here.
All right.
Don't watch me learn to use it, maybe.
Who'd you order it from?
AccuQuilt.
Oh, okay. You ordered it straight from them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on some Halloween bags for some of the grandkids and my pastor's 2 of his grandbabies are just old enough this year to trick or treat, which they'll do it at church or something.
Yeah,
and I made them some little bags with their name on them.
Mm-hmm. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'll show them to you when Larry gets out of the shower. He can hand it to me, so I don't want to get up.
Hello, Deb.
Yeah, hi, Deb. Yeah, Susan. I did get the one that cuts the 2.5-inch strips, and I got some more. I got 3 or 4 different dyes. I can't remember it without looking back now. I can't remember which ones.
Hey, Deb.
But it wasn't going to do me any good to get it not have any dyes. I'd have just had the machine and nothing I could do with it. So
Yep.
it's true.
Yep.
None come free with it.
Yep.
Hello, Bernice.
Hello, Bernice.
Well, there's a lot of people in chat. They need to come up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, let Larry get dressed first.
Yeah, well, you won't be able to see him. He knows how to sneak by.
Susan, they ought to come with at least one dye, shouldn't it? But it didn't.
You would think. As much as you have to pay for them, you would think it would come with at least one.
Yeah, you would think, but hello, Jane Martin.
Hi, Jane.
Hello. Oh, excuse me.
Where is Frances? Is she on another channel?
No, have you heard from her lately? Frances? Last time we talked to her, she wasn't in the hospital, but she was at the hospital with John. And that's been a week ago, hadn't it? Probably at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So I haven't heard. Hi, Rhonda.
You caught me snacking. Sorry.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hello, ladies.
Hey. Did y'all have fun over at Lisa's?
Who went to Lisa's?
You did.
You did. We saw you.
I'm sorry.
Awkward quilter.
I was fixing to say, I was very sad I was all by myself today. But you're talking about on the computer, yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That was different. I did not realize that was like a they just said come up, and so I did, but I didn't realize you're supposed to answer questions.
Oh, okay. Is she still on or did she get off?
I got off.
Mm.
I didn't know. I knew about 4 of the. I didn't know anything.
Yeah, I was just telling Jackie and Kathy. I was there for a few minutes and I didn't know nothing. So I just.
I didn't.
That's why I don't usually do stuff like that.
But
Because I don't normally know all that.
they were sweet people, sweet ladies, lots of fun.
Mhm.
I seen Sheila was on there.
She was. She was live. I hadn't seen her in a while.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think she's on strike for us.
You're probably tired after that.
Uh,
I'm
let's see.
just
She'll be leaving on her cruise pretty soon, won't she?
I think so.
8:21.
I'd like to go on another cruise.
Hmm.
It's so much fun.
I don't want to go on a cruise.
Have you ever been?
That's what everybody always says. I have not been, but I saw the Titanic.
Oh no.
Okay.
I don't think I'd be able to sleep on it. I like to stay on land.
Oh, it's fun. You really can't tell, especially if the water is smooth.
Hmm.
You really can't tell you're on water. But now if it's rough, you can.
Yeah, well, I'll just stay on the good old USA soil.
Jackie, you ever been on a cruise?
Never have.
Ever?
Well, I've been on just 2. My sister's been on probably 100.
Just 2.
And Ramona says it's like a floating city.
Yeah, it is.
Ah,
It is. They have shops you can go in.
The food is real good.
Mm-hmm.
What I heard, my mama said you can eat all the time.
Yes, you
I
can.
would like that.
I thought,
You
okay.
can. We always just, when I went with my sister to Hawaii, we just ate breakfast and supper usually. Because we were out busy doing stuff during the day.
Hmm.
And then when I went with my daughter, we ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or they ate lunch. I usually didn't eat too much lunch. If I eat big breakfast, I don't want a heavy lunch.
Jane Martin's been on a cruise.
Yep, they're fun.
And Amanda's been on a cruise.
Mm.
I'd like to go, but I don't have anyone to go with. Everybody else has already been.
Yeah, but all these ladies said they'd go again, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I love it. My son, him and his wife goes usually twice a year, sometimes more than that.
Hmm.
I've been on planes several times, but never on a boat.
Yeah.
I never been on a plane either.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I've been on planes too. I would much rather travel on a plane than riding a vehicle.
Hmm.
Only because you get there quicker.
Bernice likes to cruise on a Harley or an old Camaro on dry land. Marilyn says she don't need to eat all the time. I'm already
No.
soft, fluffy. That's
I
me.
didn't.
I'm soft and fluffy too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, when I was sick, I lost 9 pounds and I've gained it all back.
Aw.
I think it was, my daughter said it was just water weight where I couldn't keep nothing down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jane's been to the Bahamas 3 times. Oh, but she wants to go someplace else next time.
Yeah, I had never been to the Bahamas. My son said it wasn't. They bring me that one of my bags on the table. Yeah.
Like he says, Marilyn, that's fluffiness bought and paid for.
Yep, that's true. Okay, Rita.
Okay, I'll make you big.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't it
Cute.
cute?
That's cute.
And the little handles, and it's lined with orange.
Yeah, for Halloween. How pretty is that?
Yeah. His they call him AJ, but he's a junior. Austin something Junior, Morris Junior. And so they call him AJ.
Hmm.
That one I made another one. He's a Liam. You can make me little.
Oh, Ramona's offering to buy me a plane ticket. Ramona, I'm too scared. I'm a chicken to get on a plane.
Oh no. It's not the only thing that's scary to me to get on a plane is going up. That's the only thing that's scary. I don't like the going up.
Yeah. It's just never bothered me though.
Yeah. But if somebody's scared of something, I don't believe in like forcing them to go. You should go. You should go. Don't do it.
Hello, Lisa.
Ramona wants to go on a South Pacific cruise.
Ooh.
Some of y'all just like to travel.
I like to, but I can't do it much anymore because my back.
Alaska. I heard Alaska is a great one and a beautiful one.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to go there.
Yeah. I had a friend that went on that. They took them out to watch the whales. And she said they didn't see but one, and it was so far away they couldn't even get a picture.
My pastor and his wife and her mother and his parents just come back from one a couple of months ago to Alaska.
Yes,
But they had a good trip because it didn't cost them that much because the pastor's wife's mother paid for half of their cruise.
Nice.
So they come out pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't say much because usually when I go with my daughter, she pays for me. I don't have to pay anything.
That's all right. That sounds like a bargain.
I know, that's right.
Bye, Deb.
Yeah, bye, Deb. There's a YouTube.
I got really
people going
tickled
to
at,
Alaska next year.
I got tickled at my daughter the last time when I went with them because they wanted to go in the casino for a little while. And so my daughter asked me, she said, Mama, will you watch Zoe while she swims? And I said, yeah. You know, I don't care and I can't swim a lick. And she said, wait, you can't swim. And then my son-in-law said, the pool is only 4 foot deep.
Oh.
That means I could stand up in it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I took a picture of her. She swims like a fish. And she would go down in that water, and the pool was round. And she would go down, and it was glass, so you could see everything. And she would just go down under that water and swim around in a circle and wave at me as she come by.
Wow.
Cool.
Yep. She's a good little swimmer. And it just so happened, us being on that cruise, it was funny. It's been 5 or 6 years ago. And we stepped out of, I think it was the bathroom, and Santa Claus was there. And we went in February. It was the neatest thing. And I told my granddaughter, I said, Zoe, look who's here. And she was embarrassed. But he had on Christmas shorts and a Christmas like a Hawaiian shirt. And then he had on, of course, his beard and everything. And he had on Christmas tennis shoes. And he talked to her for a few minutes and had her picture. We had her picture made with him.
Was
Wendy
he
said,
was he part of the entertainment for the ship or something? Oh no, he just did.
no, he was on vacation.
Oh, okay.
And Wendy posted the picture
On
on Facebook and said, even Santa goes on cruises.
Mhm. Yeah.
But he did place Santa in some of the stores.
Okay.
So, but that was funny. We enjoyed that.
Uh-huh.
I can't get Larry to go with me. He said the only one he'd go on would be Alaska.
It's a
I
nice
bet I couldn't get Terry to go either. Well, I know I
Yeah.
could, but that's okay. I ain't trying too hard to get him to. And Marilyn's with Bernice. I'm with you. Classic cars, motorcycles in Ireland.
I'd like to go to Holland. That's where a lot of my ancestors are from.
Ireland and Scotland's all of mine.
Mm-hmm. I've got some from Scotland.
Hello, Charlotte. How are you tonight?
Charlotte.
Rhonda, you're not in your sewing room tonight.
No, I've been at my daughter's house. I'm dog sitting just down the road. I run home and do something, and I long to be in my sewing room, but that's all right. I've been watching them 6 days. They're coming back tomorrow.
We're watching the
okay.
doggies, not the new baby, the doggies, though.
The dogs. But I thought, I'm not going to do this again because, I'm just by myself. I'm not cooking out. I'm not with friends. I'm not having fun. So, next time I'll plan better. But the dogs are adorable. They're good dogs. So I didn't want to take them over to my place because I didn't want to get them nervous and stuff. So I just stayed over here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have to dog sit sometimes.
Yeah, you know what I did? They're both still alive. But
That don't sound good. Well, I mean, it's good that they're alive, but what happened?
no, just the white one. Kingsley was like coughing or something, and he does it every now and then. I think it's a nervous thing, but he was doing it a lot, and I said, Kingsley, come get some water, and I went over to the water thing, totally empty, no water. I felt so bad because I'd freshened it up some, but obviously they were drinking lots of water, so I went, oh my goodness. So I refilled it with fresh water, and he quit.
Aww.
He needed water.
He was thirsty.
Yeah.
We had a little pug bring us her water bowl once and dropped it hard down in the front of my foot because it was dry.
Oh.
We don't ever let them go dry, so I felt pretty bad. He almost tried to throw it on me. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't feel bad.
Yeah, here's your signs. But they will. They'll tell you in a way when they're out of something. They will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I spoke to them every time they went out. When they came in, I called them in. I always gave them a treat every time.
That's all right.
Times they only feed them like 8 o'clock and 6. That's all, and it's not a lot of food. Just seems like I don't know. So I gave them treats, lots of treats.
Yeah.
I would have given them some more food too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like that.
Well, they have they're that dog thing. You buy it, and you give them portions of a package.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? I saw it on TV. Anyway, it's just well regulated, and I'm thinking those dogs are hungry. When I had some dogs, I just put food out. I just put it out.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And they
That's
regulate.
what we did.
Yeah, that's what we always did. We just leave those auto feeders where you
Yeah.
pile it up
Yeah.
and it comes out. We just keep that full.
And
Mhm.
Charlotte's asking what breed, and hello, Wayne.
I have no clue, but they are dogs that cost a lot.
Mm.
I would never pay that much for a dog, but that's not my business.
Well, are they big or little?
They're little. They're not tiny, but they're one looks like a poodle, but he's not a poodle.
Huh.
Is he a
But
doodle? The
Cockapoo?
curlicue?
they're little. They
Yeah.
probably weigh 12 to 15, or that may be too much. I don't know. They're just little
Oh,
puppies.
okay.
No, but I'm not quite sure what they are, but I just know that they cost a lot.
Uh,
Oh, wow. That's like my daughter's service dogs. They were expensive. One of them cost her only because she was a trainer 2,000, and the other one she got him for free because she was a trainer.
Oh,
They're
nice.
one's
That's
a
it is a lot of money
thoroughbred.
for dogs.
Yes, one's a thoroughbred doodle, the brown one, and then the black and white one. She's Bernedoodle and Burmese Mountain Dog. Beautiful dogs.
Wow. Well, these dogs are precious and they're good to have and well behaved and everything. So
Pansy said the food was good. I know the food's good. That's why I want to go.
Yeah.
Never mind the cruise. I'll just stay in the dining room.
And Pansy, where did you go on your cruise? Because Pansy's up in Canada, isn't she? So do they from Canada? They go down to the Bahamas and around too? Is that where they cruise to? I just
Probably
wonder.
do.
I wonder if they have
Probably.
different cuisines. You know, if this cruise is so big, I wonder if they have like Mexican food here on the second floor. There's
They do. They
know,
do.
like-
They sure do. And you can pick whichever one you want.
Wow. Do you get menus?
They'll bring you out a menu to your table unless you eat at the buffet. If you eat at the buffets, it's like any other restaurant where you go to a buffet. But if you eat in a regular restaurant scene, then yeah, you get a menu. And you can order as much as you want off that menu. If you want 2 entrees, you can get 2 entrees. If you want 3, you can get 3.
So when you bought your tickets for the cruise, is the food and everything's already all included in all of that?
Oh, yeah.
That's why you got to eat a lot so you can get your money's worth, right?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
how
for
much
sure.
does a cruise cost? That sounds like that would be a lot of money.
Yeah, 2,000 or 3,000, I think.
I'd pay.
I'm not real sure. That another one we went in Hawaii was a bunch. But I think the one we went in the Caribbean, I think it was less than 3,000 for me, Wendy, Ryan, and the grandbaby, Zoe, which wasn't bad for 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah. We went to Haiti out of Fort Lauderdale. We went to Labrador, Haiti. We went to St. Martin, St. Kitts, and what is the name of that? Puerto Rico. That's where we went. But now you can't go to Haiti. They have it, even though it was a little private area run owned by Royal Caribbean. They're not going there right now.
Hmm.
Good night,
That's
Cheryl.
violence.
I'd be afraid to go to Haiti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night,
They said
Charlotte.
even though it was their own private section, that they were still not letting people go.
Hmm.
Custom screen.
Yeah. Wayne, the Roosters like to go and gamble in the casinos and
Have drinks.
play on them slots. My husband would be in the game room. He likes playing those games.
Mhm.
But
But
they
now-
have shows.
But that takes your own money to do the gambling, though, don't
Yeah.
it?
That
Oh.
does. But they have shows that they put on where they dance and sing and stuff like that. They have magic shows. Sometimes they have people singing.
Bernice is going to keep her feet on U.S. soil.
There's
Yeah,
still
I
so
was-
much I want to see here. Beautiful sights.
There is a lot to see.
There is.
When
Yeah.
we went on that trip we just got off of, I seen so much beautiful scenery in Utah and coming, huh? Well, I meant on our trip, not our cruise, but it was so pretty. Utah, seeing all those. What do you call those, Larry? Mountains. It was really neat looking. Not much trees at all.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yes, I heard about the Gaither cruises and gospel
Yeah.
quartet cruises. I've heard of those. I mean,
Yes,
I like
that would
that.
be wonderful.
But they even have sewing retreats that go on cruises, too.
Yeah.
They do.
What?
They-
Really?
Yes.
They do.
I guess there's
They
a
sure
lot of
do.
clubs probably go on cruises.
But if I'm going on a cruise, I want to go have fun.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
sew at home.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
I like water. I like to swim.
I'm not a big. I can't swim, and I'm scared of water.
My sister
so-
is.
My it was so funny. My little granddaughter, she told me, we were talking about the ship going down one day. I said, "Oh Lord, let's don't talk about that, Zoe." I said, "Your mama can't swim," and she said, "I'll save you, mama." I said, "Thank you."
Hi, Mona.
Even my own daughter said she'd let me drown because she was saving her daughter.
Oh, okay.
I said, "Okay, your daughter can swim, your mama can't."
Yeah. Goodness.
Oh me.
Hello, farmhouse quiltery.
I don't know her name.
Susan. She's Susan.
Susan. Hi, Susan.
They only sew when you're at sea. You can still do excursions.
Yeah. Those excursions are expensive.
So that's
My
on top of
sister-
that's some more added expense to your cruise then? To the
Mhm. Yep. If you go out on excursions, you have to pay for them.
I thought it
I
was
know
all
we went, me and my sister went to a luau and she paid for those. And I think she said they were $450 or $400 per person.
just to go off.
And
Do a luau?
Yeah, just go out. Well, we did eat there too.
Each?
They buried the pig. They buried the pig in the ground.
$400. I mean, wow.
Yes, it's everything's expensive out there, and but anyway, they buried the pig, and they had some kind of ceremony where they uncover it, and then they take it and start pulling it, and people go eat.
I bet that's good.
It's okay. It has a taste to it that I didn't care too much for.
Hmm.
And
See
you
what
do
Renee
not
said?
want to eat poi. Oh,
Uh,
Lord.
Retreat on my property. I don't know where I would put you guys though. I've got lots of land, but no building to put you in. So
We'd have to bring our own motorhome or something.
Yeah, with lots of the solar runs on its own.
Yes. Or we could stay in a hotel because they're not that far from Rita's.
they're not. They're not.
Luau pig. Is that what it's called? Mary said.
Yes. Yeah.
A what? I was looking for that.
Oh, Mona said she wouldn't eat any meal that cost $400. It's a lot of
Well,
money.
we got to see
Buy a lot
a show.
of-
I paid for the Polynesian Culture Center, but it didn't cost that much. I paid for that for both of us.
Happy birthday, Jean. 62. I'm a 66 now.
I like-
Yeah, we could sleep in tents.
Oh no. No.
That don't sound very comfortable. We ain't as young as we used to be. So
That's so true.
The snakes
That
can get
is
in.
true.
mm-hmm.
However, I have a big old air mattress. I mean, it's high off the ground. It feels good, but no, I need air condition
I
and
know that's right.
we spoiled.
Bathroom, take a shower.
Where's the nearest hotel, Rita?
It about 12 miles away, be in Clarksville. Oh,
We stayed in what was it, Rogersville or
Russellville.
Russellville?
Yeah.
We stayed there one night, and then the next night coming home, or a week later coming home, we stayed in Clarksville. But I like the one in Russellville better.
Better. Mm-hmm. Mona don't want no tent. Snakes can climb trees, so they can climb an air mattress.
That's
Isn't
right.
that the good?
Right.
You got a zipper on your tent. Zip it up and keep the snakes out.
Yeah, no,
And-
yeah.
Ramona's birthday's the 6th. Well, happy early birthday
Happy
to Ramona.
birthday.
Can we bring her pet chickens? Bernice.
Oh, me.
Hello, Carol.
Hi, Carol. Yeah, because we had the other Carol. So there's another Carol in there now, Carol Seymour.
Yeah. I can't wait. They're coming back tomorrow. I can't wait to get back over there and get to sewing.
Yeah, because did you get that one quilt top done, the diamond pendant? Are you real close? Real close?
Yeah. I've got the 4 panels all sold. Now I got to do just some, I forget the measurements, borders or something between them. And then the outer border.
Sashing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Rita's
Susan's
good at sashing.
What's the best remedy for chiggers?
I slather alcohol on me.
Somebody said, I think Joanna said nail polish, clear nail polish.
I've heard that. But I
But
just
Seem
get
like
out.
You have to
seem like
find
my mommy used to
know
say
where the
that.
chickens are at. You can't see them things.
No, Larry sure was eat up with them from Arkansas.
Good night, yo, Patty. Is that how you
Oh,
say it?
Yeah, yeah. Good night, yo, Patty or Patty G. I think they call her both.
Her meds kicked in. I want some meds before I'm loopy. Oh, that's when you're fun. When you're loopy, stay.
yeah. Larry said he still had spots on his legs from those things.
Mm.
Hot Springs is so pretty. Rita, you need to go to Hot Springs.
What for?
Hot Springs is pretty. Yeah.
I want to go to Hot Springs. Hey,
Mhm.
someone told me where an eagle was because one of my desires has been while traveling is to see a live eagle. And someone told me one was in Keo or Kauai. Is it Keo or Kauai? On the other side of Little Rock. So I checked it and it's about an hour to get there. I'm not going through Little Rock. Keo.
Keo. We've seen them around here before, but it's been a while. Mama seen one this past spring, I guess it was. She seen one, but she's real
Yeah.
close. But
Well, I remember I was on YouTube and stuff, and someone goes, "Come here! They got some eagles." I drove all the way there and just sat around and drove another place and looked, never saw one.
Aw.
You know, that's nobody's fault. That's just like eagles are going to do what eagles going to do.
oh yeah.
But there's a big old nest in a tree,
Oh, okay.
and you can park somewhere and watch that nest.
Huh.
Yeah.
Bernice has eagles, and Susan sees eagles.
Don't tell me. I haven't. Every now and then I see a blackbird disguised, an eagle disguised as a blackbird,
Okay.
or an eagle disguised as a vulture.
Now,
Yeah.
a buzzard. You talking about buzzards?
Buzzard. Yeah. But somebody said there's one in Keo and Backracky, just like Batesville. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go there.
Mm-hmm. Didn't they used to do cruises around Lake Dardanelle? Because there was a lot of eagles around Lake Dardanelle.
You know, I heard of one, and I think I saw it on Facebook, and I thought I need to find that where you can get in there. You just travel in a boat and you can watch them,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sure where that was.
YouTube.
I do watch live eagle cams.
But sometimes you want to see that stuff in person, though. It's just not the same on a.
Yes. Yeah, I do watch live cams of it. But get chickens.
To eat the chiggers. Is that what they're talking?
No, get chickens. The eagles will come eat the chickens.
Oh, I
Yeah.
missed the meaning there. Okay.
Bernice, get chickens. They love them.
Hmm.
Where's Farmhouse Quiltery? Quiltery. They see them frequently too.
Is it Minnesota, Iowa line? Am I right?
Oh, hey, that's probably closer than
Where
Farm.
she's at. She's real close to 3 states, and I know I was one of them.
Ah,
I like the eagle cams. Do you watch Jackie and Shadow?
yeah. Yes, and that was sad when they had the eggs and they kept sitting on.
Yes. They sat on them for such a long time.
They did.
Oh, and they never hatched.
Never hatched.
It was so sad watching them move them around. They knew by then, how it's not going to work, and they had to throw them out.
Oh,
Yeah, or animals came and got them. Yeah, they took care of them. But it seems like they may have frozen. I mean, they would fly off and all that snow was around them.
Does it ever warm up there? I didn't know it got that cold. It's in California.
Those nests are way up high. Remember when it was covered with snow? I thought, they're going to freeze.
I think they might be even working on another bunch of eggs.
Mona has eagles. Everybody's telling me they have eagles.
Yeah. You're just in town. If you was out in the country, you'd probably see them too.
yeah. We don't have anything like that here.
Donna's back. Her daughter had called.
Oh.
And Cordora's is in Pennsylvania.
Cador State Park is 45 minutes. Oh, I see. Oh, that's pretty over there. I still want to go to Shenandoah Valley.
Ooh, that's
I've been to Shenandoah Valley. It's beautiful. Larry's been through there a lot of times driving this truck.
I'm sure I've drove through it, but I didn't realize what it was or veer off to see a pretty valley or something.
Oh, you would know it if you drove in it because it's miles and miles long.
And the Blue Ridge.
And I guess Farmhouse's daughter found an arrowhead, and I love finding them things. I found one. And I'm still excited about it.
Yeah. It's like finding a 4-leaf clover, which I've hunted and found before. Yes, Marilyn, Shadow, and Jackie, they both were taking turns. I thought that was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They took turns, but sometimes they were gone, it didn't match up. I mean, sometimes they were gone a little bit too long. But I don't know. What do I know?
Yeah.
Well, they had to be careful because the other birds would eat the eggs if they were gone too long.
That's true. And did you see the little, what was it, the little mouse or the little something that comes on there every now and then?
What is it?
They named it something.
What, a little chipmunk or something, maybe?
Something like
Was
that.
it a squirrel?
I don't know what it was, but it comes on there every now and then, hunts around the nest, leaves.
And Cheryl, that hen's still sitting on those eggs. I'm going to give her a few more days. I check every morning to make sure something hadn't caught her.
Oh, in that bucket of stuff.
Yes, them bean holes.
Have you tried to noodle an egg to see if they were?
No, I haven't bothered her. I've just left them alone. I could have that one day. I caught her off the nest, but she's hardly ever off that nest. You have to be quick to catch her off of it.
Are you feeding her in her while she's in there?
Well, no, she'll go off for a few minutes sometimes and go get her something to eat and drink, and then she's right back on there.
Oh, okay.
She acts like she knows what she's doing, but
most animals do.
They do. It's an instinct they have.
Yep.
Bernice said Shenandoah Valley, Blue Ridge Mountains, Appalachian Trails, beautiful Georgia to New Hampshire.
Yep.
I've been to all those places up in New Hampshire and upstate New York and Long Island Sound, Connecticut. Beautiful, but someone was talking about Shenandoah Valley, and I went, I got to go there.
Yeah.
On
It's
purpose.
beautiful. We've driven through it.
I've been working on that heart bar jello, Donna. but it's up at the other house. I'm getting way ahead of them other girls I'm working with.
Are y'all gonna meet every Wednesday?
Well, probably, but Renee has COVID, so I'm not sure if she'll come this Wednesday. I don't know.
I think.
I don't know if I want her to if she's tested positives for it.
Yeah, we're thinking that's what I had
Mm-hmm.
was COVID because I was sick for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you get older and you get sick, it seems to take you forever to get over it.
That's true. Mm-hmm. I said earlier, we ain't as young as we used to be, are we?
Isn't that the truth? My mind still feels young. The rest of my body don't.
I don't know. I think mine's young, but I think sometimes it's full of cobwebs too. So.
Yeah, I know mine is.
What's on the wall behind me? I went back down here, Donna, and you remember this one, the heart blossom. Well, Rowena finished hers or worked on hers, but I've got my blocks out again.
That's pretty. I don't remember y'all working on those.
It's been a year ago.
I'm Maddie May.
We've slept a few days since then, a few moons ago. So, yeah. Hello, Maddie May
And Marla Hannah.
and Marla Hannah.
What's on the wall behind you? She's asking somebody who asked that.
Donna asked that, and this is what I had up there. You guys know I have so much stuff started, nothing finished. It's true. It's true.
How many UFOs do you have, Rita?
I don't know. There's so many, and I'm fixing to start some more. But I was on this one. This is the pieces to this one. I was getting all organized finally with some of these, and I put all my little blocks in these little baggies, and I've never done that before.
Now you're gonna know what's what though.
Yeah, I think I will. Cause see, you can see that one's going to be one of these heart blossoms.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Sometimes when I put them in bags like that, I get confused.
But I've got to cut these. All need the white pieces, or I'd be sewing on them. But those little white pieces are like 1.5 inches square, so they're tiny.
Yeah.
Jane spent our honeymoon in the Shenandoah Valley 38 years ago. You remember here a few months ago they were talking about them honeymoons. You remember I laughed so hard at some of them people and what happened on their honeymoons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that. I can't even remember some of it, but it was hilarious. Some of them staying with the parents and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna laugh just thinking about it again.
We just went back to our apartment that Larry was living in. We just went back to his apartment.
Well, Kathy, we went to the Holiday Inn at Russellville's.
You had a long way to go, Rita.
That was the funniest.
And you know where Russellville is now. And you know they've tore that old Holiday Inn down there. It's not even there anymore. So
Oh my goodness.
All the way in the next county.
I know, all the way to next county.
We went to a little cabin, and I thought I was going to cook something. This is when I was first married. And I put a pan on it, and I don't know what happened, but I lifted the pan, and you can see right through it. I mounted the bottom onto the burner. I picked up
my goodness.
Oh.
Okay, that's not a good start.
Melted it onto the burner. Wow.
It was funny. I thought, wah.
And Donna's doing mindless sewing.
Married on a beach. Wow.
Look at that. Sarah went on a 10-day Caribbean cruise.
Whoa.
My daughter, when she got married, she went on a cruise. She went to Cozumel, Mexico, I think. I don't remember. I've never been to Mexico.
That'd be kind of cold, though, that ain't getting married at 8 degrees.
Yeah.
I've been to Monterrey, Mexico when I was a cheerleader in college, and we had a football game down there.
Ramona, London, England, and Scotland. Ramona's been every place. One night with my husband's aunt and found out later that his parents had done the same thing on theirs. That may have been you, Jane. Yours might have been the one that I was laughing so hard about. Always said it would be a cold day. What? Before you got married? Because you didn't get married as young as some of the rest of us, if I remember right.
I probably got married younger than anybody else. I was 15.
Wow. Isn't that illegal?
Yes. It is. I lied about my age.
Oh, your mama didn't have to sign for you too, even then?
Yeah, she signed.
Huh.
She sure did.
Oh. That's cool.
Less kids at home.
Huh.
They were very poor, so
The
one
same,
less kid.
the same guy, Larry?
Huh?
The same man that married you now?
Yes.
He couldn't take her back. I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry, what's that old saying? What is that you say? Come over here so they can hear you. About taking me back.
Wow,
You
Bernice.
remember when we got married? With that guy when you got the license, what he told you.
Oh,
He's coming. You just can't see him. He'll be right here.
the orderly that made out of paperwork. He said, "Young man, I tell all the young men around here getting married in Coyote County that this paper here is a paper that is the easiest paper to get. It's the hardest paper you ever get out from, and it never goes away." He warned all the guys about that once before they signed.
I wonder if any backed out when they heard that.
You can until you sign it. If you sign it, you're hung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm his grocery store pickup. And what do you say about that?
Well, I met her working at the Winn-Dixie store when her parents shopped there. And sometimes when she wasn't with her mother, if her sisters come in or something, one of them might say that Kathy asked every time
Ouch.
her mama went home, "Did you see him? Did you see him? Did you see him?" And I tell everybody, I learned one lesson working at the grocery store. There's certain things at the grocery store you can pick up and they'll never go out of date. And you can't get rid of them.
Oh, goodness. How sweet. So how many
My
years?
husband's a mess. 54.
54. What a blessing.
54 years, yep.
It's a blessing.
Only by the grace of God, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And
he would
hello,
agree with
Sheila. We're all happy to see you.
Hello.
Yes.
I've been trying
Hey,
for about
Sheila.
8 minutes to get on through my iPad, and it wouldn't let me come in. I could get so far, but then it kept asking me the same questions over and over.
Huh.
Oh,
I don't understand that.
we've been missing you.
We have.
Have you?
Yeah. I said earlier, I think you'd gone on strike from being up here on
No.
Hanover.
I was on Mona's earlier.
How many
I
more days
know.
you go on your cruise? It's coming up, ain't it?
I leave the 27th.
Oh, a few more days.
A couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You going to Alaska?
No, going to New England and Canada.
Nice.
The opposite way.
Uh,
You gonna be up Carrie's way?
I don't know. I know we're going to like Montreal and Quebec, and Prince Edward Island up that way.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a beautiful trip.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope the leaves have turned some while we're up there.
mhm.
You would think so, Larry. Do they turn pretty early up there? Larry,
Wake up, Larry.
he's ignoring me.
Happy, let him rest.
He's
No, he's
tired.
playing on his phone, playing a game.
Oh,
I said,
is
when did the leaves start turning up in around Quebec and all of that?
Usually about
New England.
usually about the middle to the end of September.
Yeah, he's probably around that time, he said. He's
Yeah,
been up there I don't know how many times.
yeah. So I've heard that Prince Edward Island's really pretty. Yeah, and we're going to Nova Scotia, going there.
Mhm.
So
good night, Wayne.
Good night.
Night, Wayne.
In Prince Edward Island, that's where the Anne of Green Gables books were
yes,
set, wasn't they?
yes,
And they always sounded so pretty. So
yeah. Anxious to see it. I've got a meeting to go to this Saturday about it. Be our final meeting.
Okay. How long is the cruise?
It's a 7-day cruise,
Oh, okay.
now
but we
don't
have,
don't
we have
eat too much.
oh, I'm
Kathy
going to
said
eat all the lobster I can stand
Lobster.
until I'm sick of it.
Kathy says you can eat all day long every day. So
Yeah, you can.
I didn't eat lobster, but I sure ate a lot of prime rib.
Yeah, we're having that one night. We had to put our reservations in because we're getting it's some other restaurant. You have to pay extra to go to it, but we're getting to go in there free.
Mhm.
Not really free, but we're not having to pay
Yeah.
extra for it. And
Uh-huh.
we had to select our meal. Yeah, and we're having prime rib.
Mm-hmm. I love prime rib.
Yeah.
I had that every night but one. And I had
Y'all probably have
spaghetti one night.
steak and seafood because I bet the seafood's gonna be really fresh
Probably.
from where they get it there because they're getting it. They have to load the boat from Boston.
Mm-hmm.
So
hockey season starts in September. We're in the South, Bernice. Some of us we don't know about hockey.
No, not
we
too
don't
much.
really have hockey here. We have football.
Football, yeah.
It's football season already.
I like hockey
I don't like none of it.
and soccer.
I like college football, but I don't like to watch pro. But
Yeah.
I like the cop because they're young college kids.
I don't like any of it.
Watch
I went to when my daughter, the youngest one, was in band. I had to go to them, and the only thing I learned was the ball going over the goalpost.
over the goal.
Yeah, that's the
The
only
extra
thing I
point is
learned.
kick it over the post. Yeah.
But when that grandson that's producing some of those local games, the high school here, I watch them a little bit just on account of that, and I know some of the kids.
Yeah.
Nothing like professional ball, but
Yeah, I had two grandsons. They both played football all through high school.
So did my
My
grandson
kids
and
aren't into
Rascal.
sports, but one of them is producing the live stream on YouTube for the school. So.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know someone's son, he got a scholarship to go to University of Oklahoma and in journalism. And right now they've got him up in Tulsa and he's like sitting there with the main person that's doing the broadcasting and he has to write up a report like to go in the paper and all that.
Okay.
So he's loving that.
Nice.
So how is Francis' husband, John?
We haven't heard.
In a few days we hadn't heard, huh?
Is he still in the hospital, you think?
I don't know.
The
You
last-
probably talked to her about the last time we did. You probably talked to her
Yeah.
then.
The last I heard, he was home,
Was he?
but
Right.
that's been a week or so when you were live one night. She come up for a few minutes or on the chat, I think.
Uh-huh.
But I forget what she said he had.
Well, his C. diff thing, that's going to be an ongoing thing forever, you know,
Mm.
Probably. Yeah,
trying to keep
that's
that
sad.
under control.
Mhm.
I was supposed to go to Shawnee, which is about an hour from here, last Thursday, early afternoon, and be over with my friend Jean for a few days, but she called Thursday morning and said, you can't come. I tested positive for COVID. So she's been getting over that. So I'm like, nope, I'm
Yeah,
not going.
No.
That new
But there's a lot of
variant.
it going around right now.
Yes.
Around here too. Yeah.
Yeah, we think I had it when we got back from our trip.
Did you? Now, her name's
Mhm.
Jean, and this is the first time Jean's had COVID at all.
Hmm.
She's lucked
It was
out
my
now.
second time.
But she went to go
And-
play cards, and the lady next to her in a conversation said that she had tested positive for COVID.
And what was she doing there?
And I'm thinking, well, why is she there? But maybe she meant so many days before or earlier. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know all
You
the
don't know the
particulars of it,
details.
but Jean thinks that's where she got it from.
Hmm.
But she's going to take a test to make sure she's negative before she goes to this meeting on Saturday. So
Good night, Bernice.
Good night, Bernice.
We,
Good night.
we all look kind of tired, don't we?
yeah. Well, I'm sleeping better now. I get about 6 hours.
That's good. That's about what I get.
So that's enough.
5 to 6 a
But
night.
that's taking a sleeping pill 3 times a week, and I take 2 melatonin every night.
Mm.
So,
And Sarah says it's so bad they're thinking about closing school down there.
where at, I wonder?
She's in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Can't remember the town, but
I haven't really heard them talk about it here very much for the schools, you know.
school. I know on
Well-
Facebook around here, a lot of people's got it around here. On you
I
read about
tell you,
Facebook.
I wouldn't wish what I had on anybody.
Now, Jean only,
It was
she didn't have
awful.
in her chest any. She had more like you'd think she had a sinus infection or something because she sounded like real nasally and her head was stopped up. And it was like that. But the doctor put her on that Paxlovid, medication like for so many days
Mm-hmm.
for her to take that.
Yeah, that's what my daughter had just a few days ago. It was just sinus. She said, "Oh, my sinuses are killing me," and then she came back the next day and said, "I have COVID."
Yeah, that hers is just like sinus or head cold. But she said her headache is gone away now.
Yay.
I had the fever, the headache, the scratchy throat, the throwing up, the chills, the diarrhea. I had
Oh.
all of it.
Wow.
Yeah, she's having some
All.
bathroom problems, but the doctors put
Mm-hmm.
her on a new medication for all this coughing. She finally got an appointment after like 3 months of
Yeah.
them messing around. She finally got to go see an ENT doctor, and they
Mm-hmm.
said it was her upper silent reflux was caused by nerves. It's a nerve system, so they put her on some medication. So she's not sure which medication is affecting her digestive.
Yeah.
But tomorrow's her last day of the COVID medicine.
Hmm.
So, and she's gonna be my roommate on the cruise.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said,
okay.
I'm glad you have it now.
Now, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
She
you've
got,
had it, I know. You said twice, hadn't you,
do what?
Sheila? Hadn't you had it
Yeah,
twice?
I've had it twice. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And now I've had it twice.
And they're coming out with a new COVID shot, I heard.
Yeah, my doctor told me to go get it, and I have not done it. I wished I had have.
Now, I did read on the internet after I got it the second time, because that's when they were really pushing a COVID shot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you've had it within a certain amount of time, not to take the COVID shot because your body is already producing antibodies against it
Oh, okay.
because you've already had it. So I didn't take that one.
I'm one of those A symptoms. I had it and I never ever knew it.
Yeah,
Mm.
And they just found out because they took blood and tested it, and I had the antibodies.
yeah. Some people are just asymptomatic, which means they test positive but they have no symptoms.
Oh my goodness.
You know?
Yeah. And that's bad. I mean, I wouldn't want to spread it around, but I
Yeah,
don't
I'd rather want to know I did have it
I
than
don't
to not
hardly go
Mm-hmm.
have
anywhere
it.
though.
You know?
It's hard to catch it when you stay by yourself all the time.
Yeah,
People going to movies and all kinds of things, and I'm
but I
thinking,
mean, even
oh,
if you go to the grocery store or go to pick up, say, pharmacy order or something.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Or
and
or if you go get gas, some people go inside to pay for it.
That's where we think we got it on our trip is
You
going
just
into the bathroom and getting
you just don't
gas
know.
and yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, you just don't.
Because I
well, I
know
did.
I didn't have it when I went to Rita's.
Yeah,
No. We're sick. No.
Uh-uh. Neither one
yeah,
of us was sick.
yeah.
Hey, Joanna.
I when I get gas, I have a little bottle of alcohol in my car. I don't know. I'm kind of a germaphobe, I guess. I spray my hands even if I shake hands with someone, and I try not to let them know I spray my hands. I spray my
Yeah.
hands after I get gas, and I put it on my steering wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Just carry a bottle in my purse.
Yeah, I
You do
carry a little
straight
bottle
alcohol?
in my car, especially like say if I go to a thrift store or Goodwill or something, I'm handing stuff. When I get
Yeah.
out to the car, first thing I do is clean my hands.
Hmm. That's a
And
good idea.
I get my groceries delivered, and they leave them at the door.
Do they? I haven't done that.
Both of my
Yeah,
daughters do that.
I kind of like it.
I think my son
I've
does
done
it
the
too.
the drive to Walmart before, but then I got disgusted because they were substituting stuff that I really didn't like
Yes.
when you're
I've
out of
got
the.
stuff from my daughter where they substituted and they won't eat it. Mama,
Yeah,
you want it?
Huh.
yeah. I'd rather just pick my stuff.
I haven't had
Mm-hmm.
that yet. I haven't had that happen yet, but it could.
Who do you
Yeah.
get yours through?
Just Walmart.
Walmart.
Uh-huh. They have
She
people there
gets
that are,
hers from
Now
my daughter
Kroger
gets hers
is,
from Kroger and Walmart.
yeah, there's a Kroger van that I see in this community
Yeah.
every day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I think maybe he's in calls or something because he'll be sitting at a convenience store just sitting there, you know.
yeah, got the app. If it comes up and you want it, you just click on it and go get it. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Now my daughter has that.
But isn't there like, I looked at that one time and I was going to do it, but there was a charge to do it. Then they wanted you to tip the person who brings it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, I'll just go myself and get it.
Yeah. I'm going to start getting out so I could get the COVID. I want to go to Batesville.
Yeah, I haven't been there.
Marshall Goods. Yeah, Marshall
Yeah,
Goods.
I knew where you was going.
Hey, Sheila, I've heard of some over the border in Oklahoma and stuff. Didn't write them down, but I thought, hey, they got some good stores there.
There's a lot of good stores around here. There's about 10 quilt shops, I'd say, within an hour of me.
And
Wow.
Rhonda, Nan, Nancy wants to get with some quilting ladies, and she's in Benton. Y'all need to get together and go up to Batesville together.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Nancy's not in here tonight, I don't think, but I've
Yeah.
talked to her several times, and she'd like to get together with you or Carlotta or some of y'all that are closer to her areas.
Where's Carrie? Has she been coming up on your lives?
No, me and Carrie had a falling out, so
Oh no.
no.
Uh-oh. Well,
Uh-oh.
is Carrie having her own channel that she's doing stuff?
Yeah, she's doing diamond painting.
Is she never did get moved, did she?
Not yet.
No, it's diamond painting.
Diamond art. Yeah.
Diamond art, whatever it is. They
Don't
put little bead things on the picture and it makes the picture, is all I know.
little bitty pieces of jewels.
Uh-huh.
You put them
Yeah.
on little bitty. No.
So you're using tweezers to put them on?
Yeah, just about.
You use a thing that put wax on it, sticks to the wax, and I'm trying to finish one in there because my daughter gave it to me, but I said no. This is my first. This is my last.
I'd rather so.
I like the fabric.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'd be too clumsy with something that tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you could drop them real easy and lose them, especially if you got carpet on your floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're not metal where you can pick it up with our little
Yeah.
thing that goes out.
Yeah.
I love that thing. I'll drop pins on the floor and I'll pull that thing out and I don't have to bend
Oh
over to
yeah,
get
I've
it.
got one of them and I've used it
Mhm.
several times. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I love mine.
I've been having to mess with my refrigerator. I'm just about ready to kick it to the curb. And it's only 6 years old. It's not that old, a fridge.
You know it's aggravating because stuff
Uh,
don't last like it used to.
I know. I went to go change the water filter because it said it was, due and it was like 2 months over. So I ordered one from Amazon. I ordered the same one that was in there. I pulled it out. I go to put it in, everything's fine. I've put them in, I don't know how many times. Then you need to run so much water through it. They said to throw out first. So I was
Mhm.
doing that, and I opened the refrigerator, and water is running everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
It took 3 towels
man.
to sop all that up.
Ugh.
Mm.
So I got that taken care of. Well, then the ice maker's not working. And then the automatic defrost wasn't working. So this thing was so heavy, but I tugged and tugged, and I finally got it out, and I unplugged it. And I was looking on the internet what could cause it, not to work. Like there could be a kink in the line, there could be frost. Nothing. So I had to move all that from the fridge in the house to the fridge in the garage.
Mm.
And I defrosted it, and then I've got everything all back in there. Well, my ice maker's working, but within 24 hours it should be full, and the bin's about 1/4 full.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it's just barely making it. So I don't know. But the thing about it, I had a repairman come out, and he took that water filter out, put it in, ran it. It never dripped one drop of water, nothing.
Ah.
And I had to pay $120 for a service call.
Mm-hmm.
I was so
Ridiculous.
aggravated. So that's my fridge story.
Well, I have one too. About
Ugh.
3 or 4 years ago, I was making some sugar cookies, and I took my KitchenAid, the metal KitchenAid bowl, set it
Mhm.
in the refrigerator for an hour or so, to stiffen up the dough.
Yeah, I do that.
And I went to get it out, and nowadays your refrigerator are glass shelves.
Yeah.
Well, I went to pick it up with one hand, and I think it was my right hand, which is my worst hand for my arthritis, and it slid right out of my hand, fell on my top glass shelf.
it.
Glass went
Mhm.
everywhere.
Nice. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it hadn't been long since I think I'd had my surgery, and Larry was out in the yard. I had to call him. I need some help. I have a mess. And he had just made up 2 gallons of tea, and
Oh
it went
no.
everywhere.
Everywhere. It was a mess. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was awful.
Well,
He said,
what
"What'd
got
you
me
do?"
was the repairman says, well, they only last about 5 to 7 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that's awful. This thing was expensive.
Expensive. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a digital where you can get crushed ice, whole cubes, water
Yeah.
dispenser. It's digital, all that stuff. If I ever have to get another one, I'm not having one with any of that, and I don't want a water
Mm-hmm.
filter
Mhm.
Yeah.
if I
That's
have to end up getting one. But everything is staying cold in it. So I got out my old 3 trays of ice cubes, and I've been putting them in my upright freezer in the laundry room, and so I go empty them out every so often and refill them.
Mhm.
To just have a little bit more ice.
yeah. We
I
keep
don't
ice
like to
trays
drink
in
drinks
ours.
without ice in them.
Yeah.
But when he
Now,
told me, yeah, 5 to 7 years, I'm like, really?
yeah.
No.
Yes, and you pay a lot of money for them
I
things
know.
nowadays.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. I asked the service guy when he come out one time when we remodeled our kitchen and we put our first dishwasher in.
Uh-huh.
I asked him, and it had only been working a year and it quit. And I asked him when he come out, I said, "What brand do you recommend?" And he said, "Whirlpool."
Well, my
Hmm.
refrigerator's a Whirlpool.
Yeah, that's all I buy anymore is Whirlpool.
Well, my oven and microwave and refrigerator, they're all Whirlpool, but my dishwasher is a KitchenAid
Mm-hmm.
because I have an open room concept, and I didn't want a dishwasher that would be real loud that, you could be hearing.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is like the quietest one they make.
Yeah, mine's real quiet.
And I did some research on it, so I thought, well,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just, get that one.
Now I think my stove is a KitchenAid because when we had to replace it, we had some men that come out and cut a couple of trees down in the front yard because they were real close to the house.
Mm-hmm.
And evidently they didn't know what they were doing. and they fried our refrigerator, the one the shelf broke on,
Oh my God.
and our freezer, the TV in my sewing room,
Oh my gosh.
the microwave. It's mounted above the stove, and
Mm.
it got the electronics of my gas stove.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm very fortunate that it didn't bother my sewing machines, my
Yeah.
embroidery, or my
Yeah.
regular one, because they were plugged into a surge
Yeah.
protector.
Yeah.
But
But you named off enough other stuff, though. Too
I
much.
yes,
know. That's a lot of
yes.
appliances. Yeah. I
And
think my
needless to
gas
say,
top is Whirlpool too.
that guy did not get all of his money for cutting those trees down because he had to replace our appliances.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All of that.
And we lost a little bit in the freezer because that was right after COVID when everything was short and you couldn't get
Yeah, you
stuff.
couldn't order appliances and stuff.
Uh-uh.
People were
It was
waiting like six
awful.
months to get something, you
Yes.
know. So I don't know what the problem is. And then another problem, and there's another problem. The automatic defroster, it had, when I pulled that middle shelf out and you could look back there, it was coated with frost. And I had to get like a pancake turner, and on the bottom in there, it was ice 1 inch thick. So that's why I was
Wow.
defrosting it. And then I had all that water to mop up, you know.
Mm.
And so that took about 3 or 4 towels to do that.
Yeah, it
So I
did
had a
when I
load of
broke
towels to wash when I got done.
that shelf in the my refrigerator. Glass everywhere. It was awful.
Yeah. Yeah,
Then
yeah,
I had to mop.
mine are glass too in there.
Yeah.
Sheila, Pansy's watching a little bit behind, but she's in the area you're going to. So that's what she said about the leaves.
Oh, they will be turned and falling. Our weather is changing. Okay. I live in to my children. Oh, Nova Scotia. Oh, well, that's good to know that should be real pretty when we're up there. I hope I
Yeah.
get some good pictures. I'd like to get maybe an 8 by 10 of one and do it on a canvas, and put it in my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
See.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty.
Yeah, so I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Pansy's who we need to go see.
yeah, need to go see her.
My in-laws went to Nova Scotia one year.
Did they? Did they like it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her and her my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law loved lighthouses, and they went to see as many as they could see.
No,
What happened?
I don't
I
know.
don't know, but we don't see you. There you are.
Okay, I'm trying to set my phone down because I'm tired of holding it.
I
'Cause
know that's aggravating.
Nova Scotia.
had with them
Well, you gotta go across the bridge.
Well, I won't be driving.
I've not been up in there.
I have not either.
Now,
Larry,
will
have
that,
you ever been to
will
Nova
that
Scotia?
cruise just take you to the cities along the coastline, or how would that work?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
But we've got about 4 different. I think we'll have to hold. Um, there's about 4 different excursions at these different ports that we're going to be doing stuff. I think it's going to be pretty scenic, though. I can tell just by reading.
Where are you getting on?
Boston. We have to get on in Boston.
Boston, Massachusetts, huh?
Yeah.
Now, you've told us before you flying up to Boston, or
Well,
driving?
we're flying from Oklahoma City to New York City to LaGuardia airport,
Whew.
which I
Mhm.
imagine that's a madhouse. And then
Oh yeah.
then we've got about a 2-hour layover, and then we fly from there to Boston, which I looked up the mileage, and the mileage is like 200 miles. So you'll be up, you'll be back down in no time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But we can't get a straight flight from here to Boston.
Oh, okay.
You have to change somewhere. But now coming back, we fly back from Montreal to Oklahoma City. We got a straight flight. So
Oh,
that'll be nice.
okay.
I hate having to change planes because it seems like you walk yourself to death in the airport.
You
Yes.
Are you going to see Prince Edward Island?
Yep.
That would be cool. Oh, that means you got.
We're doing something to do with Anne of Green Gables.
Oh, I don't know where that was.
So
Well, what fun.
someone said Denise says the leaves are starting to turn in north. I guess that's Wisconsin,
Wisconsin.
but that's pretty far north, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We don't get any of that here yet.
Make sure she picks up some Canadian money before she crosses the border.
Larry said, make sure you get Canadian money.
No, I'm not going to get any Canadian money.
So
In
I,
anything I do is going to be on a major credit card or anything. But
Yeah.
everything's already paid for. I mean, it's just what I would do, like if I want to get a drink or food or buy something.
Now I
It's
called
all
my credit card company before I went to
yeah, yeah.
Hawaii.
I've got to call them to
Yeah,
let them know.
because
Yeah,
they will start calling you and driving you crazy.
yeah. So I have to do that.
And they asked me how
But I
long was
really
I
don't want
going to
any
be there.
Canadian money because theirs is so much worth less than ours. You know.
It is. Now, when I
But
went
they
to
said they
Niagara,
would not accept American money. Like, say, if you go in a gift shop to buy something, they want Canadian money. They don't want, so we couldn't pay for it with American money.
now when I was there, they took American
Did
money,
they?
but that's been years ago
Yeah.
because Zoe wasn't even born yet, my granddaughter, and she's 15. So it's been a
Yeah.
long time.
So,
Miss Pansy says you may have to take a ferry to go to one of those. Princess-
yeah. Usually on cruises, a lot of times you have to get from the cruise boat to a smaller boat
Uh
to
huh.
take you in because sometimes the cruise ships are so large that they don't have room in the ports for them to go in.
What
But
is
this is
that
a smaller
called?
boat, so I don't know.
I'm trying to think of what that's called
I
We'll
guess
because
I'll
have
I
to,
had
find
to
out.
do it.
when you're up there one day, we'll have to go live during the day and you'll have to come on and show us at least a little bit, just a
Yeah,
snippet,
Okay.
just a
that'd
So,
be
snippet.
fun.
We don't expect you to spend hours with us, but
well, when I'm getting free. What this is one of the bennies too. While I'm on the ship and while it's cruising, I get free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
okay.
So like I can check my emails and stuff like that. I'm wondering if I can get on YouTube uh, during that time. But we have like free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, what Denise said, show us Green Gables. Yeah, that's what we want to see.
yeah, I want to take.
We
I
want
may
to see.
have to end up just taking pictures of it and put my phone up here and show you the pictures. I just don't
Posting
know.
it.
We'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Now, a friend of mine, when she went to Italy with another friend, she called her phone company, which was Verizon, and she paid like $10 a day for like international calls where you could make them, overseas and anywhere. Or it was like $100 charge.
clips or
But
videos that we watched during our past live stream that we had on this past Sunday. We always do it anyway.
Who is that?
There's
It
a
was
man
my-
in the room.
who was that talking?
It was my phone. I
Oh,
turned
okay.
it off.
But it was $100 charge, but she just did it by the day and only did it, but she really didn't need to use it. She didn't use it, but she was, checking into it.
Yeah.
But I don't plan on calling here. Oh, I don't know if y'all know, I have a new granddaughter, not granddaughter, great granddaughter.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
She was born last Thursday. Her name's Joanna, and she came a month early, and she weighs 4 pounds.
Oh, wow.
And I took her a bag of gifts, but trying to find preemie clothes is not easy.
Yeah, it's hard to find.
There were 2 outfits at Walmart. That was it. Target had none. Kohl's had none. I haven't looked at Sam's yet.
I was in there the other day and looked through their clothes, and I didn't see any preemies.
Where at?
Sam's.
Sam's.
Yep.
So, but she said the only thing that's fitting the baby is preemie, a sleeper that you just like snap it or zip it up. It's got feet in it.
Mm-hmm.
She said that's the only thing that will fit her. But she's perfectly healthy, no
she
health problems at
already
all.
home? Already
Yes.
That's
home?
good.
Yeah, she just stayed 3 days. That's it.
Oh, wow. Nice.
But
Wow.
she's, very healthy, no heart issues or like with her sight or hearing anything,
It's
Mhm.
they kind of
good.
went through it all and everything's fine.
I think they let them come home now
Yeah,
quicker
now
than
she
they
has to
used
go
to.
back to the doctor the end of the week, and I'm sure they're going to check her weight,
Mhm.
because how they lose, a few ounces at the beginning.
Yeah,
But yes,
that's so sweet.
I went down.
Did she have her in a big hospital in a big town?
Well, Mercy is a big hospital here, but they built this other building, and it's just for women, like with female issues,
Nice.
is all it's going to be. And she was born there.
Oh.
They have a birth center, and it's like a little hospital there.
No,
Good night,
okay.
Sarah.
Sarah. The
Good
rest of us
night.
are going to follow you here pretty quick. I promise you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but she said, and she was able to have it natural. She just had back pain, and she couldn't figure out why.
Well, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
So
no.
she went to the doctor, and they said, "Well, you're dilated to 4. You need to go to the hospital." She said,
Oh,
"Well, I can't go right now. I need to go home, which is an hour away." She
uh,
couldn't get her bag because she said, "My husband, he won't know what to get, and he'll
you
forget
know.
stuff."
Uh,
So she went and got that, and then went back, but it was okay.
so she did go home. Wow.
Yeah, to
Well,
get
she
all
didn't
her
have it
stuff.
on the way back to the hospital.
Because she didn't expect them to keep her, or tell her, like,
Oh,
you need to go now.
Yeah. Yeah, because she
So,
still had another month to go.
yeah, she still had another month
Mm-hmm.
to go. But I took
Yep.
her some wines. I took her a package of like
Is it?
preemie diapers. I took 2 outfits. And so
Mhm.
I took several things.
Joanna's telling you that most U.S. cellular plans cover Canada.
Oh, do they? Well, that's good.
Joanna
I
says.
have, I guess I might need to check with them. I have AT&T.
Oh, okay.
But I don't have like any roaming charges or any of that. So
We have Verizon, and we kept Verizon for years because of Larry driving the truck all over the world, the
uh-huh.
U.S. And I always got him if I needed him.
Yeah.
Is it raining?
So
And Dogglebin says they do now, but you should check if you'll get charged.
yeah,
Not
wouldn't
quite
hurt
yet.
to check with them. So I don't know.
Oh, here, Larry. Go ahead and take this.
Sheila, Kathy, he's at your beck and call. Larry, do this. Larry,
He is. He waits on me hand and foot. He does.
Oh,
He
That's-
does the laundry, and I just, he puts it in the washer. I showed him how to do that a few years ago. So he puts them in the washer and puts them in the dryer, unless I have something that don't get dried. And I have a certain way to let him know that it doesn't get dried. And he'll put them in there. And I'll go hang them up and fold up the towels and everything. And then he'll go put those up.
oh,
Brings
okay.
me my water. He waits on me.
Now, I do have an acquaintance lady that I found out about that was needing some assistance. So every Wednesday I've been taking her lunch, and she called me once, and I went and did her laundry for her, went to the post office for her, and I watered her plants, just things like
Oh,
that.
that was nice.
But she tripped over her footstool that was in front of her recliner and broke her femur
Oh,
Oh,
my
and had to have
goodness.
surgery. I think she goes to the doctor sometime this week, but she's just doing great. She uses a walker, and now she's had home health care, but they said she doesn't need it anymore. Now she's graduated to just a walking cane
hmm.
Okay,
for a little assistance, but she's doing really good. So,
that's good.
and I think I've talked her into when she gets over and able to drive to come to Wednesday lunch and play cards with us.
All right,
Okay.
She's saying she'd like to do that. So
oh, and
she's
dog.
like 83 and living by herself.
Wow.
My mother-in-law lived by herself till she died, and she was
Yeah.
90, I think, when she died.
Yeah.
Yep. One of mine was 98. The other was 93. They lived in their place till they died.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my mom lived until she was like 89. Good
Good night, doggle Ben.
night.
Good night.
Well, you ladies think we ought to say good night too?
Yes.
Holly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack's ready.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Good
Good
night.
night. Good to see everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.